Number 10 is called Shironeko Project, Zero Chronicle, and in this anime, there are two kingdoms which consist of the Kingdom of Light on a floating island in the sky and the Kingdom of Darkness on the ground below it. Both of these kingdoms are supposed to maintain a balance between light and darkness in the world. But in recent times, the King of Darkness has begun to fail in their duties. Frustrated by the deaths of everyone in his village due to uncontrolled monsters, a young man takes a dying knight up on his offer to go to the capital as his successor to become the Prince of Darkness. Meanwhile, in the sky, Queen Iris of the Light uses the powers of the progenitor rune to uphold her end of the bargain, even as the King of Darkness's inaction makes her battle appear futile. This anime should be watched because it offers a good experience with its visuals, elaborate world creation, and fight scenes. However, the plot of the anime slowly progresses. Number 9 is Shachou, Battle no Jikan Desu. In this anime, long ago a goddess descended from heaven and blessed the wasteland of Gapia. Because of this, many dungeon gates started to appear, and it is filled up with crystals containing the energy needed for the foundation of the new world. This phenomenon led many people to develop various companies that would harvest karakuri from the dungeons. Following his father's disappearance inside one of the large gates in Gapia, Minato is encouraged by his childhood friend Yutoria to become the president of his father's treasure hunting company, the Kibu Company. Minato agrees to run the company and meet with other employees, the priest Makoto, the soldier Akari, and the accountant Guide. Thus, Makoto begins his tenure as president. As he and his comrades strive to fulfill various missions and other assorted tasks to keep their small company alive, they will uncover behind their former leader's sudden departure. This anime is very relaxing to watch, and it has a creative element in it as well. Number 8 is Kami-tachi Hirowareta, and Ryotama take Bayashi dies in his sleep at the age of 39 after leading a life of misfortune. Because of the way he lives, 3 deities take pity on him and offer him the chance to reincarnate in a world of magic where he has only one mission, to be himself and enjoy life. They give up Ryotama's powerful physical abilities and the affinity to master all elements and promise to watch over him. His new life as a young child starts when he was transferred into a forest 3 years ago, and he has spent most of his time researching slimes. Ryotama has managed to evolve unique kinds of mud, training an army of them while developing his magic abilities. Although the young boy is happy with his hermit existence and comfortable cave home, he somewhat misses the company of humans. But after healing an injured member of a passing group of travelers from a duke's household, Ryotama is persuaded to go with them and exit the forest accompanied by his menagerie of slimes. A whole new world awaits him, where his skills as a magic user and slime tamer continue to elicit surprise and admiration. Everyone should watch this anime because the story is fascinating. Number 7 is 7 Seed second season. Natsu, Irashi, and many people went to bed like normal. But they never thought they would be open somewhere else. In this new post-apocalyptic destiny, mutated plants and animals lie in every direction, and humanity is long extinct. Scientists of the past predicted that a meteorite would strike Earth and render the planet uninhabitable, so they devised a plan. They would cryogenically freeze 5 teams of young adults and have them revived by a computer when life is again sustainable. 7 people formed each group along, with a guide specially trained to survive in the wild, and 7 caches of supplies were left to be found. Together, the teams must try to live in a new and hostile world, inadvertently discovering the other survivors and clues to their circumstances along the way. This season is a continuation of the story. Everyone should watch this anime because everyone is named more life, and the main characters of this season were specifically given a lot more screen time to show their character development. Number 6 is Somali to Mori no Kamisama, and this anime takes place in a world where humans have nearly gone extinct due to the monster that is dominating this land. A forest golem is surprised to find a human child sitting alone in the woods, dirty, barefoot, and chains. The golem takes little Somali under his protection. The two begin a journey together, traveling through beautiful and dangerous lands where the small girl's humanity must remain hidden for her safety. The golem hopes to find Somali's parents alive somewhere, but the chances of this are slim, and besides, as far as Somali is concerned, she has already found herself a beloved father. You should watch this anime because it could make you laugh, think, cry and more, significantly care about characters. Number 5 is Castlevania Season 3. After the fall of Dracula, heroes and villains alike must carve new paths for themselves in the bloody aftermath. Trevor and Sypha continue their adventure to seek out and destroy the forces of evil, which leads them to a village where an enigmatic traveler named Saint Germain is investigating a Dracula-worshipping cult. In the further reaches of the world, Forge Masters Isaac and Hector have had their feet set on very different paths. One on a quest to destroy those who betray Dracula, the other down a long, hard road of slavery at the hands of Kamuy and her vampire brethren. Meantime, Lucard remains behind in his father's ruined castle, mentally stagnating until he meets a pair of vampire hunters from a distant land. Will their rival save him from the loneliness consuming him or cause him to descend even further into darkness? This anime is excellent because it is a unique combination of sarcastic humor, supernatural horror, violent action, and deep pathos. Number 4 is Dungeon ni Deai wo Motomeru no wa Machigatteiru Daruka 3. It will continue Belcranil's journey to becoming a prominent adventurer while trying to make his goddess, Hesia, proud. In this season, when Bell encounters a frightened little girl in the dungeon, he does not think twice to help. But this simple act of kindness has consequences. The girl is a monster and proof that monsters can be early human. And not everyone can accept this. This anime season is worth watching because it has good action and emotion in the anime. Number 3 is Great Pretender. Makoto Edamura is a con man who is said to be Japan's greatest swindler. One day, after trying to pickpocket a foreigner, Edamura finds that all of his money was stolen instead. Chasing the man down to Los Angeles, he learns the foreigner is Laurent Thierry, a French con man who has ties to international criminal organizations. After Edamura follows Thierry and thwarts his big drug deal, Edamura gets tied up and left to die on the famous Hollywood sign. This anime is good to watch because this is the formula used over and over again. Also, the anime has its fair share of funny moments and wholesomeness. The con artists conning people do not seem to be boring. It is fun to watch every time. It isn't overused, though, which makes it even better. Number 2 is a Golden Kamuy 3rd season, and the story is still set in Hokkaido, which is a cold and snowy place, located on the northern side of the Japanese island, which is far and separated from the main island. It tells a story about Saki Sugimoto, who is one of the survivors of the Russo-Japanese War in the Meiji era. Sugimoto, nicknamed the Immortal, is now trying to accumulate wealth to save the wife of his comrade who has died in the war. During the gold hunt, he found various clues about the gold hidden by the criminals. Together with Asipa, the Ainu girl who saved him from the extreme weather in the north, they go on an adventure and race against criminals who hunt hidden treasures. This anime is worth watching because it consists of good action and a story, but the animation is a little outdated. It is still good. Number 1 in Re:0 2nd season. Re:0's first season did a great job of establishing Subaru Natsuki's plot while also getting the fans plenty invested in some series' lead characters. But this series is famous for getting a gut punch again and again. Re:0 2nd season explored much more than a typical Isekai adventure and had Subaru struggle to save his friends, survive demonic threats, and grapple with his mortality and sense of purpose. Resurrection starts looking less after watching this anime. This anime was worth watching, drawing, and the effects were good. The music was amazing, probably even better than the last season, and the action was the same. Please like and subscribe my channel for more updates. Comment on your thought about the video.